Welcome, everybody. I'm Jabby Kawai, joined by Jess KESSIE. It's like just kidding, but Jess KESSIE. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'm not very good at this.
It'll come.
Yeah. You guys, thanks so much for joining. We're watching The Odd Ones Out. Strangers trying to sell you stuff. I love The Odd Ones Out. I only discovered them I think a year ago, and every time I watch one of his videos, I'm just so happy because kind of like Ice Cream Sandwich, it's just relatable and the animation, it's very inviting. Fun, relatable, commentary, life stuff. So if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. While you're subscribing and upvoting, subscribe to The Odd Ones Out. There's a link in the description below for the video we're about to watch. If you want to click on that, give the original upvote, subscribe to them from there. While you're doing all that... Jess KESSIE's on the social media. Follow her. Links below. All right, here we go.
Hey kids, do you want some candy?
Oh my God.
Yeah! No kids, never accept candy from strangers. Don't you know candy can cause cavities? Next time a stranger offers you candy, just think about all the cavities you'd get. This message brought to you by the Dentists of America Association. You've all heard the phrase stranger danger, right?
Have you ever encountered someone trying to sell you something from a van?
This necklace, but she was really cool. She was a van lifer, and I met her camping in Tahoe.
Okay, was it a white van, unmarked?
Yes! It was a Sprinter.
She
sells
on.
Jewelry out of her...
So some random broad out of a white unmarked van tries to sell you some jewelry and you said yes.
It was like little hippie van culture, so I felt safe.
How come women lack vigilance? I don't understand. You could have gotten killed.
It's funny because I have another necklace, which I almost wore today, that is from the same situation, but in San Diego.
Oh my God, Layla.
I get my jewelry.
Stop doing that. God told you twice. Now the third time, it's not gonna... Okay.
It's okay. I just learned not to do it.
All right.
From the video.
Thank you.
You've all heard the phrase stranger danger, right? Probably a parent/guardian taught you that you should never trust strangers. And that's really solid advice because you're just a dumb kid who doesn't know what a pedophile is. But all those parent/guardians grew up
Oh my God, that took me a second. Do you know who that was? I forgot the name of the guy, but he represented Subway Sandwich for the longest time.
Wait.
Jerry or something. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, I lost so much weight. And he pulled his pants or he showed an old photo of himself, like a Weight Watchers ad. It turned out he's a pedophile.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wasn't this years ago?
Yes.
Okay,
it was.
I think I remember hearing that.
It's still I don't think Subway's,
That's funny that they
shook it off yet.
That, yeah.
But all those parent/guardians grew up without the internet. And, the internet is full of strangers. And I'm one of them. How much do you really know about me?
I'm a math education major. I want to be a math teacher.
Is that I used to have a speech impediment when I was little.
I think it was the Halloween after the bunny.
Aww.
And that's why I'm a furry. I, James, was a bedwetter until I was 8 years old.
Okay, granted, you do know quite a few personal details. The internet changes how we talk to people, meaning it's a lot easier to talk to strangers on the internet than in real life. Because on the internet, you can find strangers who have the same interests, hobbies, and fetishes as you do. But I find it so hard to talk to new people. I would never have enough confidence to be a door-to-door salesman. There are some jobs where you have to deal with annoying customers, but being a door-to-door salesman, you're the annoying one. I guess I just hate bothering people. I'd be a terrible salesman. What? Do you have a water filter? Yeah. But I was just thinking that I could use another one. Oh, then you probably don't need this. I'm sorry for wasting your time. One time I actually did have to be a door-to-door salesman for a Boy Scout activity. But I wasn't even selling anything. I was just telling people about a canned food drive the Scouts were doing. As a troop, it was our job to go door-to-door and ask people if there was any non-perishable food that they were willing to donate. Being a nervous little kid probably benefited me because most people were super nice and a lot of people donated stuff. And even the people who didn't donate were like, oh, sorry, I don't have anything on me. You don't have any canned foods? Well, dude, that's perfect. The house next door just gave me some. Here, these are for you. But there were 2 houses I went to that I still remember to this day. One guy pointed to his no soliciting sign and asked me if I knew what it said. Yeah, I know what soliciting is. I'd always thought that soliciting meant I couldn't sell you something, not that I couldn't ask you for free food. And at the other house, all the guy said was, listen, I'm not interested. And then both houses slammed the door in my face. Some of you are probably thinking, that's it? That was nothing. And yeah, looking back at the situation, I got off pretty easily. People who are a full-time door-to-door salesman probably have to deal with
Hold on, did you see the animation?
All the time.
Did you see the animation after the doors were slammed shut?
Just the crying on the floor.
Slam the door in my face.
This one, he's crying on the
Some of you are probably thinking,
Hold on.
that's it? That was nothing. And yeah, looking back at the situation, I got off pretty easily.
licking his wounds. That's great.
That's witty. That's really
People
witty.
who are a full-time door-to-door salesman probably have to deal with way worse stuff every day. But to a fragile-minded kid who was just doing what his scoutmaster told him to do, those experiences scarred me. Luckily, I'm not a salesman, so I'm usually the person on the other side of the
Buy
door.
my merch.
I never know what to say to these people. For the longest time, I used to tell them the exact same thing. My mom's not home. But one day, that's not going to work. So for now, I just have to pretend that I'm interested, tell them I'll give them a call, and then put their pamphlet into the pile. My grandma, however, would, treat these door-to-door salesmen very differently. You see, my grandma is known as the nicest person on the planet, so she would invite these salesmen inside, offer them a glass of water, and then show them pictures of her grandkids. I'm not exaggerating. One time I was at my Gram's house just playing some video games, and this person, an adult person I'd never seen before, just started watching me play. Are you one of my cousins? And then my grandma handed him a big cup of water filled with ice and a straw. They talked for a bit. He left, and I asked, Gram, who was that? Oh, it was someone just trying to sell me a vacuum cleaner. But salesmen don't have it the hardest on the doorstep. There's also Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormon missionaries who are literally trying to save your soul. I can't even get mad at these people because if you had the secret to eternal happiness, wouldn't you be telling everyone in your neighborhood too? They're trying to do good and all, but whenever they show up, hello, do you have time to be baptized? Oh, sorry guys, but you're wasting your time. You see, I'm an YouTuber, so I'm not going to heaven. Here's a story that's a prime example of me failing at talking to people.
How's your rejection? Are you good at that?
Oh dear God, no. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a doormat.
Oh no.
I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. But I definitely am so afraid of just like rejection and people like being upset or like mad at me. So I really do understand that. But also like watching this, I was thinking like this is such a problem now, like post pandemic, like because of COVID, because no one knows how to talk to anyone anymore. Because like if you ask someone to do that now as opposed to like 5 years ago, I feel like it was easier 5 years ago.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, sure, our social skills have probably greatly diminished with not just a pandemic, but social media in general has probably
Like
caused
Discord and stuff like that.
a lot of harm. Yeah, that in mind, like I have nailed my rejection down to the point I'm not even like listening. If I see a vague body language that speaks to I'm trying to sell you or talk to you in a way about something you do not want anything to do with, I'm like, no, sorry, not interested. And I just like phase them out and I just keep walking. If you just keep walking,
So guilty.
I
just feel so guilty doing that to people.
Oh gosh, like the worst is with tech support or anything like that, or whenever you try to call your credit card company. Hi, how are you doing? How's your day? You don't care.
Yeah.
So why are you asking me?
I know.
And then the end of the call is the worst part where they go, thanks so much for calling, and is there anything else that I can help you with or any other matters that you need
Help
resolved?
me with my like laundry?
Yeah, exactly. And so, okay, great. Well, you have a good one then, and have a wonderful day, and stay safe out there, and don't get hurt, and make sure to take your. I mean, shut the hell up. And so as soon as I start to hear them do their closeout, I just hang up.
Yeah.
I don't even wait. And I feel bad a little bit, but I'm like, that's going to pass really quickly. So
Exactly. I mean, they also like, you have to have thick skin. I also think about people that work at the DMV.
Yeah.
And like the skin that you must have to work there, because I can't even imagine. Like anytime I go, I swear to God, I see someone that's just like mad and angry and yelling at them, and they're just so like stone faced and they're stoic, and I'm like, that's impressive. Like I want to be more like that. I cry at everything. It's
so emotional.
I am.
I had just finished grocery shopping at Walmart, and this isn't important to the story, but Adam from Something Else YT was there.
Hello. Walmart's where I make friends.
I was walking to my car, and I started eating an Uncrustable frozen PB&J sandwich that I bought, and this guy drives up to me and yells, "Man, you're not even waiting to get in the car. You're just eating that thing up." Yeah, I was hungry. Then he pulls his car over and says, "All right, listen, fellas, I'm traveling to Buckeye and I need $8 for gas.
Oh,
But I
God.
forgot my wallet at home."
I hate these people.
And I thought, that's coincidentally how much a pack of cigarettes costs. He offered us his CDs in exchange for $8, but Adam said the smart thing.
Sorry, man, I don't got any cash on me.
And he showed the man his empty wallet. Poor. All I have is a
Damn.
10.
You stupid motherfucker.
I don't know why I said that. I think I was actually going to pay this man $8 if I had exact change. But here's the thing. I didn't...
Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, no, that's tough.
There are certain social secret etiquette rules. Like, I don't know what you want to call Masonic etiquette rules. Like, just secret etiquette rules that I feel like we should all kind of abide by. There's this whole thing of karma that people get afraid of. I disagree with it. That's all. If you're at a restaurant and they forgot to charge you for the pie and you see that your bill was a little less, that's not my problem.
I see it
But-
as the universe taking care of me.
exactly. And so, what I might do is I might add an extra little tip there, you know?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's not the same cost of the chicken. They get more than they were expecting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I've had situations with like an ex-girlfriend where we're at Costco or Target and there's water, a big pack of water at the bottom of the cart. I forgot it was there. And the guy didn't see it. And we're about to leave and she goes, oh, you didn't charge us for the water. I'm like... I just walked away. I'm like, you pay for this. I just walked away. I'm just mad. I'm like, it would have been ours.
Like 5-finger discount, man.
Yeah. And so likewise there, it's the with that, I don't know how I jumped to that in my brain. My brain's
okay.
weird. But when someone asks for like, oh, I just need $5 to get to the bus and they have this sob story, I'm like, sorry, I don't have cash. I'm lying. I'm just lying straight up because I'm like, I don't know if you actually need that or if you're just trying to get booze or
See,
whatever.
I was taught like by my parents, obviously like be giving and like sometimes you're going to give to people that are going to take advantage of that. And like, that's just a part of life, but obviously don't like overdo that, like boundaries. When it comes to like people that are asking for like money for food and stuff like that, instead of giving them money to like go get food for them. Like if you're like next to a McDonald's, then like go ahead and get like something or like walk in or like people that would stand outside of like In-N-Out, stuff like that, be like, hey, can you give me money for this, for like a meal? Then like maybe I would do it, but like I understand like the reluctance behind like not wanting to give physical money because you don't know what it's going towards. I carry blankets in my car. I'll like give them like an extra blanket to be
Okay.
like, sorry. Money I do get stressed out about, I'm not gonna lie.
only have a 10. I also had a 20. The guy saw my cash and said, man, all you have is a 10. Nah, man, I see you have a 20. And then he raised the price of his CDs from $8 to $30. Like I said, I should have handled the situation differently. If I was going to give him money, I should have given him a 10 and said, now give me $2 back. But he had a solid argument. He said, if there were 20 dudes who all tried to jump you, I'd have your back. Now that's not a bad price for a Walmart parking lot bodyguard. You know, man, you gotta realize that money is just an object. Okay, then why do you want it? He asked us, do you boys like rap music? He does.
Hey, I do. I listen to like Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and Chance the Rapper. Oh no.
The man pulled out his CDs, but he didn't have a CD player in his car, so he asked me if I could use my CD player, and I said sure, but my CD player already had my mixtape in that I never bothered to take out, so when I turned on my CD player... Oh, I got something in my throat. By the way, if you want to listen to my whole mixtape, link in the description. Adam and I started listening to his CDs, and the man started doing this. Yeah, that's the good stuff. So what'll it be, little man? You gonna give me the money or not, huh? Do I need to get my gang of 19 other dudes out, huh?
So,
Oh my god, this is such a tragic story.
now $30?
No, I just gave my last 30 away. I can make a video about this. Yeah, I ended up giving the guy my $30. Honestly, I didn't get the meth head drug user vibe from him. He was more of a goofy dad who just needed $30. And after I gave him the money, he thanked us, saying things like, God bless you, and talked about how much he was going to miss his CD. But turn the music down, I miss it already. Now, was I scammed out of $30 and secretly this guy is laughing to himself that he sold a used rap CD to a white boy? Yeah, that definitely could be a possibility, but I hope whoever this guy is, that he pays the good deed forward. And I hope you made it to wherever you need to be. In conclusion, never carry cash on you, kids.
That is fully the takeaway from that. I'm not even kidding before I said that. Like, I never carry cash on me because of that.
You can carry cash. I recommend the opposite. I recommend always keeping cash on you. Just don't hand it out. If you have it, keep at least $50 in your wallet at all times.
Really?
At all times, always keep $50 because you just never know when it's going to come up. Let's say you're out and about. This is the same reason I don't wear flip-flops. Say you're out and about.
Great correlation somehow.
Let's say you're out and about And Last of Us happened. The zombie apocalypse suddenly struck like that. At least you get $50. Not that that's going to have any value.
Like the zombie apocalypse is happening out of nowhere.
Shake it off at the zombies, make them go away. That was a very bad explanation. But like what I'm trying to say is like sometimes you have a situation where maybe your credit card stopped working, and like the other one is a MasterCard instead of a Visa, and they don't take MasterCard, and you just like you got to sort it out real fast. If you have $50 cash, you might be able to get your way out of that.
To be fair, like I do have like the notion of phone a friend. Like that's like always like my go-to.
Gotcha.
Probably would be smart for me to like at least like maybe not 50. Maybe I'll be comfortable with like 20.
Sure, whatever, anything.
20.
anything that will help get you out of any weird circumstance. Like whatever you might spend on food at a restaurant, have at least that much cash on average. That's what I'm saying. When I was in Spain, for instance, when I left the hotel, I didn't want to bring my whole wallet because I was like, even though my wallet's not like thick, I'm very minimalist when it comes to that stuff. Even though my wallet isn't like bombastic, I got afraid of it getting lifted off me while in Spain because I heard there's a lot of people who do that stuff. So I just brought my one credit card and my ID in case they needed that.
Yeah, that's normally how I carry.
But I got scared. I got to the restaurant, I sat down, I started eating all this food. I had at least 30 euros worth of food, and I was like, what if my card doesn't work? I just like suddenly got stupid paranoid about that. So I was like, hey, can you like charge me before the food gets here? They're like, why? I go, could you just could you just charge me right now? They're like, okay. And then they did, and they were confused because I'm a weird American, but it worked out because my card went through. But like, that's exactly why I'm like, keep cash on you just in case. You know?
I guess that obviously makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
but anyway, I like this video. It is very relatable in so far as the circumstances, but like I just always try to turn people away. So what happened to me, I was at a gas station in Glendale, and this white van pulls up, and this guy goes, hey, do you want some speakers? I go, maybe. I like speakers. And he goes, I got some speakers, and the thing is, the guy we were supposed to sell it to didn't want them anymore, and we're just going to take it back to my warehouse, and the boss is going to like keep it for himself, so I thought I might as well make a buck. I go, bonk. I don't know how to get out of this situation because there's like this social contract now where I entered into a conversation. And so he says, let me show them to you. And he opens up the back of the van, and there's like 2 or 3 other people in this van.
Oh, that's sus.
And it's just so weird. And he shows me this. It's a brand new box. I thought he just wanted to give it away. I was like, all right, I'll take it off your hands if you just want to give it away. And so he like takes it out of the box. And so now
he's invested. Now he's doing work.
He's like, so how much do you want to buy this for? I go, oh, what? I thought you were just giving this away. I'm dumb. He goes, no, like, how much you want to buy it for? I go, you know what? I'm good. And I hop out the van, and I'm like, I let me just get on my way, because now it feels weird. And the guy who's in the driver's seat's like, hey, I'll sell it to you for like $30. $30. And I was like, I'm good, man. I'm good. As it turns out, those people are like cops undercover. So I could have gotten in big trouble had I bought that for even $1.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to get people to buy hot items so they can handcuff you and put you in jail.
How are you supposed to know that?
I don't know. I was 20 years old. Like, how am I supposed to, like, that's so messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is so frightening that they just do that on young, unsuspecting people. It's like, that's the problem. People trying to buy some speakers. That's the problem.
I know. I'm like, for all I know, I just wanted speakers.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I thought I was getting. Like,
exactly.
And then you just end up in jail.
So that's why. Just don't buy any more necklaces from randos. That's the moral of the story.
I'll try not to.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging with us. Follow Jess KESSIE on the social media do you put music on there?
I do put music.
Yeah, there you go. I was just looking at the pretty pictures, so. You guys subscribe, bell icon, all notifications, vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. I'm Jabby Coe. This is
Jess KESSIE.
Peace out.